What's good, fellas? Uh, since last episode, I finally I did end up getting the 10 turn on stage what is it, 420, I think. Um, it really was not that hard,
왔어? 이거
honestly. Uh, I used the same exact team comp as I did before. I just got better RNG. That's really all it came down to. I think it was like not even close either. I think I got like 8 or 9 turns on it, so it was really it was not that bad. I just got like supremely
왔어?
unlucky
이거
with
봐봐. 또
Sinclair.
따버렸지 뭐야.
And also, you know,
점심시간에 카드 쳐서 보는 게
I ran my mirror
일주일
dungeon and
버는
whatever.
많다니까.
So we got some battle pass progress, including the new Mersault ego, which I still have not taken a look at, by the way. I still have not looked at any of the new egos. So I'll just, I guess this will be a review of it here. A single target, blunt, decent damage, or decent coin power. Pretty average for an ego anyway. 2-1-2. Very easy to fuel, actually. A lot of the good blunt IDs have Wrath, Lust, and Sloth, so that's very interesting. 20 sanity lost, pretty normal. After attacking 2 haste, 1 Wrath power up and 1 blunt power up. Does Mersault have any Wrath blunt naturally? I know that his W or his N Corp has a Wrath blunt skill. This is mostly gonna be like his best skill too. It's between that and this, but this skill is not great. It's just okay. I think this skill is probably his bread and butter, so that kind of helps, I guess. But he doesn't really benefit from like getting power up because his damage is not very good anyway. I don't have Liu still, but he also... No, this is Pierce? What the hell? I mean, I don't know. That seems really random. Maybe once he gets a better
왔어?
ID,
또
I can see the
따버렸지
Wrath,
뭐야.
or I can see the Blunt power up
점심시간에
coming in
카드
handy,
쳐서
but
보는
Blunt
게
Wrath is like not
일주일
super good
벌이보다
for him.
많다니까.
Inflict burn, inflict tremor by target's burn count. Inflict 2 burn on 5 random enemies. Burst tremor, then reduce tremor count by 2. If the burst staggered the target, inflict +2 burn count on 5 random enemies. This seems like an insane burn support. What the fuck? Wait, this seems crazy. That is a nutty amount of burn. Oh my god. Alright. Targets randomly. Same thing here. 27 minus 15. Okay, sure. Inflict 10, inflict tremor by burn. Inflict 2 burn on 5 random units. 5 random units, not 5 random enemies. Okay. Burst tremor, then reduce tremor count by 2. If the burst staggered the target, inflict +3 burn count on 5 random units. Okay, so the corrosion seems pretty not very good. Which goes for most corrosions, obviously. Passive, at the start of the combat phase, if targeted by 2 or more skills, this unit's skills have +1 base power. When hit, inflict +1 burn on the attacker. Yeah, this seems pretty useless. Because there's no way to guarantee that he'll be targeted by 2 or more skills. And then, why are we increasing the base power and then trying to lose clashes? And then, like, take hits. Like, why are we trying to win? Why are we increasing base power, which will help us win clashes and deal damage? And then the second half of the passive triggers when I get hit. That seems stupid and not good at all. I don't know. And this is also, isn't this, it's Hay tier, so it's also competing with Pursuance? I mean, for competing with Pursuance, it doesn't seem that bad, honestly. just because this is a stupid amount of burn and tremor support, I actually kind of dig it. I think that's really, I think it looks really cool, so, you know, good to have it than to not.
벗어날 수 없다.
Also, PM knocking it out of the park with the art. I love the brazen bull. I think it looks really cool as an Abno. The melting necrotic like corpse or whatever inside looks really sick to me. So, what is it at uptie 1? Oh, it loses a whole effect. It loses the inflict random burn. Inflict like 2 burn on 5 random enemies. It loses that, and it also gives like 1 haste, whatever. Still seems very usable at uptie 1. Or thread spin 1 or whatever. We'll use it instead of pursuance, I guess. Maybe we could thread spin it up. Let's see. 900 thread. I could use some. I'll see. I'll see if it comes up. In other news, I was like just looking through why Sinclair has so much sanity in these fights, and I figured it out. This is a huge thing that I guarantee like nobody knows about, but this is why he's like struggling most of the time, especially in the new chapter with his sanity. The reason is because if you remember, winning a clash, you know, obviously you knew winning a clash increases your sanity by 10. You know, or like, you know, more or less 10. We'll just say 10. Winning a clash increases your sanity by 10, which is your main income for sanity on your units. The other thing about it is that if the level of the enemy was higher than the units, increase sanity based on the difference between levels. So, yeah, it's by an ally was higher than the, yeah, so it's a lot of sanity, basically. Base value when defeating an enemy is 10, raised by 10 per level. So when the enemies are like 32, 33, like level 33-ish, because, you know, normally the enemies would be level 30 and you just get like normal, you know, normal sanity. But the way that it actually works, because the enemies are going to finally be higher level than Sinclair, when you defeat an enemy, he will gain, like, if they're 3 levels up on him, he will gain like an absurd amount of sanity, and basically brick him for like the rest of the fight. So we're going to need to boost Sinclair to max, which I'm not complaining about. He's obviously super strong. Let's see if I can just use my tickets efficiently here. He's missing 25 XP. Sure, let's do that. So we're going to be boosting our Sinclair up to max level. That way he doesn't gain an absurd amount of sanity for defeating enemies. Again, when I cleared stage 420, I did not. I had my level 30 Sinclair, and he was like still okay. But hopefully this will help in a massive way, just because the enemies won't be out-leveling him anymore, so he won't be gaining bonus sanity for defeating enemies that are higher level than him. I mean, yeah, okay. But overall, for the rest of the chapter, it's not too hard. I feel like this game is just not very hard.
파편이 몸에
We'll see.
튀었는데
We'll see.
얼른 주입하는 게 낫지 않겠어?
Yeah, okay, interesting. Mersault pulling through again. What an absolute god. Love that guy, bro. Alright, so now we're fighting the fixers. Finally, different enemies. Surely, Oh, okay, they're not even resistant to blunt, so I can just still use the same team. I'm not screwed. Okay, they are extremely healthy, though. 2 waves. Considering how the Rose Spanner guy, what is his name, Nico, considering how he had, like, maybe 5 lines of dialogue ever, I literally didn't even remember his name. I just forgot he was even there, to be honest. Like, I forgot he was even with the party in the story until just now, because he's just so goddamn irrelevant. So, I mean, it makes sense. Bro had, like, 0 character development. It's kind of the same with Yuri. Like, you can just tell with PM's writing style. Like, you could tell that Yuri's just gonna get killed off instantly. Like, from a mile away. You instantly know. So, yeah. Anyways, 34 offense level. They're not the same. There's hammer guys, and then there's the buzzsaw guys. Okay, so 34 offense level. Tremor Rupture. Apparently they have no passives. Okay. Tremor Rupture, Tremor Rupture. Average coin power looks like. I mean, yeah. Quaker Shaker. If coins 1 and 2 land heads, inflict tremor by target's tremor. So it doubles the tremor that's on the target. If coins 1 and 2 land heads, inflict tremor by the number of heads this skill lands. Okay. Gain tremor sync. In a clash, your opponent has -1 clash power for every 5 tremor they have. Okay. Very interesting. And then these guys are pure tremor. The buzzsaw dudes are tremor rupture. And then the hammer guys are pure tremor. 27 offense level is completely atrocious. Inflict 2 tremor, burst tremor. Okay, I mean, maybe I would care if they weren't, like, if their clashing power wasn't completely terrible. Because the odds of us losing any of these clashes when their offense level is, like, pretty mid to poor, and then their coin power is also not that good, the odds of us losing clashes and actually getting any tremor on us is pretty slim. Our damage will leave a little to be desired, though, because these are, they are fatal to pierce and normal to blunt, so we're just gonna be doing average damage here. Also seems like tremor is not very, effective against them, considering their stagger bar seems to be normal, you know, compared to the robots who have absurd stagger thresholds.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
가자.
Hold on, can I turn the music up a little?
확인 사살.
다 죽어라. 생각보다 잘 타는 걸.
You're not living.
우리가 우세. 서둘러
Okay, you're
끝내보자고.
living on 2. Whatever.
불길 속으로.
Sinclair's sanity is looking much better, though.
탱고더.
And then this is the,
적사살.
what is his name? Nico or something? Yeah. Stand back. Tremor. Tremor inflict paralyzed by target's tremor next turn. That's a little scary. Oh, offense level 43. That's pretty large. That's a large offense level. Inflict tremor by target's tremor. Inflict 2 tremor, inflict tremor. Inflict paralyzed by target's tremor. 20 minus 8. Raise stagger threshold by 10. Raise stagger threshold by 20. Gain 4 protection, heal 15 sanity. Gain resonant by the number of heads coins that successfully hit during a turn. When bursting tremor or raising stagger threshold, deal 3 fixed damage per count and further raise stagger threshold. Oh, okay, so we're just getting staggered like a motherfucker then. Inflict more tremor by the number of allies that died. When alone, gain resonant and tremor sync every turn. When alone, marks the last unit that attacked this character as a target. He's got 500 health. Gain resonant by the number of heads points that successfully hit. That successfully hit. So as long as we, again, as long as we keep winning clashes, we should be fine. He should never gain resonant until he's the last one left. Okay. Interesting. Inflict tremor by target's tremor. Huh. So many actions I can hardly see anything.
이대로 가보자고.
확인 사살.
그 오물을
4 protection, yeah. So we're gonna have to bring like rabbit and stuff for this, which you know,
응원하는 게 도움이
is
되긴
fine.
하나. 힘내게 해보자고.
Good to know that we're finally not fighting the robots at least. Hopeless? Oh well. Good luck.
교전 시작합니다. 그 자식은 아직 살아 있을 거야.
생각보다 잘 타는 걸.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Mersault will burst a bunch of tremor here. Okay. We're gonna corrode next turn. It's okay. How are you hitting heads at negative 45 sanity though? That's literally criminal. How are you hitting that many heads? I don't understand. We can't get a stagger. That's so sad. Maybe if he didn't hit a trillion heads. Okay, you're hitting an enemy. Perfect, perfect. You're struggling. No ammo. So this is inflict more tremor by the number of allies that have died this wave. So I believe it started with 5. So it inflicts 3 more on hit. Okay. We have no tremor on any of our guys, so it looks like we're doing okay for ourselves here. And this should stagger him. Once he's staggered, he's dead to rights next turn, so we should be good. We should be good. Oh, he might even be dead this turn. Yeah, it's not looking like it. It'll be close though. Yeah. All right. So they're
우리가
both
우세.
dead.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Easy. Whoops.
불길
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Considering we brought the wrong damage type, and we still did it 8 turns. We still did it pretty easily. So not bad. Not bad.
이 정도면 너무 성공적인데? 추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
I got a bronze ticket. Wow. Alright, Trader 2. So I imagine we're gonna need more Pierce. Alright, so we're gonna need piercing damage. We're gonna go... we probably bring Ting Tang as well. And then obviously we'll use Rabbit.
제 차례인가요?
손맛이 뭔지.
자, 불 뜯을 시간이다.
we could bring grip, but there's a lot of lust on the team. I don't really want to be activating Gripper's passive still. Actually, if we can just spam Ebony Stem, I think it would be really easy. Gluttony, Pride, Lust, and Gloom. Gluttony, Pride, Lust, and Gloom. We could leave Ting Tang on the bench.
현장
Bring
지휘자가 필요한가?
Otis instead. Yeah, alright, we'll do something like this.
제
Or
차례인가요?
this. I mean, Sinclair does good damage anyway. And now that we've leveled him to 35, so he's not like... doing completely terribly, he is okay to bring. But, you know, we'll change things up.
가보지.
아, 잠깐. 타임아웃이 필요할 것 같아요.
Okay. Very strange. Surely this means there's Abnos or what?
최선을 다해보자.
I don't know what's really
방금
going on.
벌레
in
말은
the
듣지 않다는
stories.
사람 누구야?
Thankfully, we did bring some good Pierce though. As long as we can manage to, you know, get our sanity up initially at least.
넌 무슨 맛일까?
Alright, Chef is already staggered. Off to a good start.
이런 아군 대리
I
무너졌다.
think with
재정비를
this
해보는 게
team,
좋아.
getting over the initial hump is going to be the hardest part, for sure.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Once we can start actually hitting heads with most of our coins, we should be good to go. Until then, I can see it being pretty rough for flashing.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
I can also see it rough for Heathcliff's ammo. Keep forgetting that guy tends to run out in human fights very, very quickly.
걸려라. 제대로 찝었군. 차! 이제 쓸만해져.
재밌네요. 날 뛰어보라고.
우리가 우세.
Alright, we can use body sack finally. Very nice. What's our ebony stem resources? We're missing pride and lust. Yeah, we're missing pride and lust. This team comp has fair lust generation. We could use some pride skills here. I just won't use body sack. I'll cycle out quick suppression, it's fine. We'll just do that. Sure. Just to make sure we get our resources up. So next wave we can use ebony stem.
쓰러졌군.
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
자, 한 건 했고.
Alright, so we should be good here.
탱구도.
Wave 2.
옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
Maybe we can overclock it, see what it targets. Mostly us. That's a lot better. Okay. Go here, here. We could even use mutilate, sure.
직접 나서지. 걸려라.
Very nice heads hit there.
승리를
Should
위해서.
do numbers. 175, that's about what I expected. Quick suppression should delete this guy. Yep, even with no ammo, still does absolutely fine.
방금은 좋지
제대로
않았어.
찝었군.
그럴 수도 있지.
확실히 빼는
포기하지만 말자고.
Very, very easy.
우리가
Alright,
우세.
see,
서둘러
once we
끝내보자고.
bring the correct damage types, we're all good.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요. 더 날 뛰어보라고.
자, 한 건 했고. 제대로 찝었군. 쓰러졌군.
All right. Very, very easy.
근육이 신나서 날뛰는 건 더 해치울 거 없어?
Cool.
난 이제 시작인데.
Trader 3. Alright, so I imagine this is going to be like the Rose
싱싱한
Spanner
풀이 보이네.
like boss fight kind of. We'll see. No story.
최선을
Cool.
다해보지.
2 waves.
아이, 방금 벌레만을
오케이.
대체한다는 사람 누구야?
Interesting.
무슨 맛일까?
Want to start getting our resources up for the next wave if possible.
걸려라.
Yeah, see, when you win clashes against enemies with higher level than you gain more sanity. So, that's part. Oh, wow, Shank actually lost that? Are you kidding? That's so
내가
stupid.
응원하는 게 도움이 되긴 하려나?
So that's
힘내게
partially why
해보자고.
Sinclair was, It's partially why Sinclair was gaining so much, sanity.
예측대로군. 피는 확실히 빼는
재밌네요.
Hit heads on Shank,
우리가
or
우세.
tails rather.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Very great, excellent. I don't think I can cook anything is doing that much for us. Save some of our ammo. Mutilate doesn't do that much either. Maybe
예측대로군.
maybe it'll last hit someone so we can reset it with and use the bonus damage. We'll see.
너, 맛,
유효타 좋아. 계속 집중하지.
Come on, man. Come on.
자, 한 건
Whatever.
했고.
우리가 우세. 서둘러
Alright.
끝내보자고.
We should still be fine.
깡총.
이제 쓸만해졌군.
더 날 뛰어보라고.
Alright.
씹는 맛이 있는데.
It's just more goons.
적사살 좋아.
We don't have any pride. I guess the only pride generation in the team is Rhodia, pretty sure. So
직접 나서.
I kind of it's kind of to be expected. Half power quick suppression should still do numbers even though we are also out of ammo. Yeah, that thing still shreds. Losing every clash with Otis. Oh well. Thank God she has 175 health or something. I used the wrong ego. That's fine. I meant to use body sack, but telepult still does fine, I guess.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
I mean, we're easily gonna make it to 10 turns.
아군 대리 무너졌다.
These fights are
재정비를
very
해보는 게 좋아.
easy. We don't even need egos.
무슨 맛일까?
더 날 뛰어보라고.
너, 맛, 피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지. 제대로. 자, 한 건 했고.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
One guy left. Huh?
깡총.
빈틈 투성이로군. 쓰러졌군.
Alright. Easy. So far, nothing's been too crazy. Besides that one, the one, what is it, 420. That one was a
근육이
little bit
신나서
challenging
날뛰는 건
because
더 해줄 거 없어?
the
난
last
이제
wave
시작인데.
with like 3 600 health meatballs was a challenge. Trader 4? How many of these are there?
싱싱한 풀이 보이네.
최선을 다해보지. 아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
So now it's a combination of robots and Rose Spanner lackeys. Interesting. If I back out, I only lose like 1 anchor something for backing out, right? I'm just curious. I don't think you lose that much for backing out.
하...
Yeah, you only
계약
lose 1.
파기인데.
Alright, that's easy. We'll change our lineup a little bit here. We'll bring back Sinclair. He's doing alright now that we've actually figured it out. The trick. I think Rabbit should sit out
그래, 태워보지 뭐.
because he runs out of ammo really quick. I think this should probably be okay.
돈 벌러 가자.
최선을
So now we have
다해보지.
a little bit of everything.
아이, 방금 벌레 말은 듣지 않다는 사람 누구야?
It's just real, like, this is really annoying because you bring 2 different, it's like a hybrid team. You bring like a Blunt and Pierce hybrid team, but you can't target which goes where. Like, I wish I could force Sinclair to hit the robots, but it's human combat, so he's like hitting the lackeys instead. Like I don't know. I literally do not understand why they did it like this. It's so annoying. It's like essentially up to pure chance if your dudes are targeting who you want them to. It's really dumb.
봤어요?
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서
Thankfully, it's
뚫어보자고.
not that hard. This is not that hard yet.
이대로 가보자고.
See, like, this self-destructive purge, if it was on like a robot, it would one-shot them pretty much. Lost 3 50/50s, yeah, that's probably about what I expected.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
넌 무슨 맛일까?
This mutilate should kill. Yep. Alright, so we'll get a reset here. Probably won't do very much damage. Yeah, it might do fair damage. 50? That's pretty good.
아, 방금은 좋지 않았어. 뭐 그럴 수도 있지. 포기하지만 말자고. 탱고다. 아, 옛날 버릇이. 적사살 좋아.
I do have enough for impending day, so we'll run that for sure. Like, see, why do I have to use Ting Tang to target the robot twice? Like, it just doesn't make sense. I don't know why. I guess I'll save my Shanks, but like,
운이 따라준다면
why can't I
좋겠네요.
just make him target the Rose Spanner lackeys so that I can actually do any damage with him at all? Like, it's just kind of stupid.
진리겨 버리겠어.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Okay. Let me see, now this guy's just doomed, so... we use cook. We use this and this, and then... I mean, we can use self-destructive purge, sure. Probably, who else is targeting this? Gregor? So self-destructive purge will get redirected. I don't think we need to use it. Shank should wipe this guy out. Okay, apparently it just did not feel like resetting the coin, whatever. I think it's because they don't have a body part. I don't understand, like, how it really works.
너 맛.
Hopefully this kills it so we can save the rest of our skills. Very nice.
쓸만해져.
Alright.
탱고다.
Big robot.
적사살.
And oh, are these guys different? They have one big hammer instead of the confident, Roshan, prideful, okay, and shaking. So these guys are actually different. I forgot to read these. Although it doesn't look like anything spectacular. They actually have the worst offense level out of all of them. Looks like 22 is truly atrocious. So that's cool.
불길 속으로.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
그 오물을 떼어내주지.
Yeah, this is more of the Sinclair performance that I'm like, you know, more used to seeing.
걸려라.
Bringing Rogia more for the damage she does than the tremor synergy. I don't think she inflicts that much tremor on her own. She more specializes at bursting it.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Can I finally use Legger? Because it's like not a big robot. Nope. Okay. Sure.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
이제 쓸만해졌군. 이제 쓸만해졌군.
Oh, this should be
No.
huge.
맛.
Broken Spirit goes hard here. That's big.
자, 한 건 했고.
Yeah, you should get deleted.
다 죽어.
All right, not bad. Kind of plowing through all these guys now.
조기 소진 걱정은 안 해도
okay.
되겠는걸.
Trader 5. How many of these stages
돈
are
벌러
there?
가자.
Jesus. Oh, now we got
응원하는 게 도움이
these
되긴
guys
하려나?
different? No.
힘내긴 해보자고.
Yeah, they're the same. Sure. Still 2 waves. Half of our team is specialized in blunt, so our damage is not going to be that good.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Maybe there's robots in the next wave. We'll see. Maybe the first wave is all
응원하는 게
fixers,
도움이
and
되긴
then the
하려나?
second wave is all robots.
힘내긴 해보자고.
We'll see. We'll see.
불길 속으로.
I should not have used Mutilate here. I got really lucky with those. Wow. Alright.
걸려라. 제대로 찝었군.
Still doing good.
너 맛. 최.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모아서 뚫어보자고.
넌 무슨 맛일까?
너, 맛, 최.
우리가 우세. 서둘러 끝내보자고.
Okay. I don't really want to use self-destructive purge yet. Sure. We'll just
운이
blow everything here.
따라준다면 좋겠네요.
Finish this wave up quick.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
단테님 봤어요? 재밌네요. 너무 쉽군요.
Massively overkill all the enemies.
자, 한 건 했고. 자, 제대로. 자, 한 건 했고.
Sure. Robots?
Tango.
No, it's just more
아,
fixers.
옛날 버릇이.
And then it's this
적사장,
guy
좋아.
again. I'm assuming nothing changed. Looks all the same to me. Sure. Hopeless? Alright, well, you can use this then.
운이 따라준다면 좋겠네요.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
Very nice, we win that. This should do some fair damage.
재밌네요.
Cool. 4 protection isn't a ludicrous amount. So I'm not completely... I'm not surprised that we're not doing very much damage.
그 오물을
Yeah, okay, hitting heads twice is also not what you really like to see. Still doing okay.
한 방 먹였네. 이 기세를 모습
We have plenty of
들어보자고.
turns too for this. Okay, I suppose I'll save my self-destructive purge again. Mutilate, we'll just win that clash. We could use Land of Illusion too. Oh, okay, he's actually a fat ass and has the AoE takes 3. Never mind, I take it back. Use this instead. This takes Lust and
도움이 필요하세요?
Wrath, right?
단테님?
No, Lust and Envy. Oh, we're still good. Sure.
불길
Better than
속으로.
Throat Slit.
다 죽어라.
피는 확실히 빼는 편이 좋지.
이 정도까지만 옥지어 줄게요.
Cool.
유효타 좋아. 계속
Oh,
집중하지.
not cool. Whatever.
제대로
This guy should
찝었군.
just get deleted. Close. Oh, actually, he's still dead.
자, 한
Alright.
건 했고.
Is Ryder just dead? Yeah, alright, whatever.
아군이 열애됐다.
It's fine.
보기만 해도 아프네. 관리자 양반.
Like, Mutilate is so useless here, unfortunately.
넌
It's
무슨
okay,
맛일까?
but unfortunate.
걸려라.
This guy should die. Cool. Sinclair corroding next turn. So at least self-destructive purge should do a ton of damage.
떼어내주지.
Pretty good, pretty good. Not staggered yet though, unfortunately. Most sane fixer on the planet. Bro is kicking my shit in. Alright, whatever. It's unfortunate. Should still be fine. It's upsetting that Ting Tang had 3 actions, so now we lose 3 actions, but
아군이 열애됐다.
that's okay. Let's see.
보기만 해도 아프네. 관리자 양반.
Roach's egos are so bad, bro. It's okay. I'd rather clash with this for anything. Sure.
무슨 맛일까?
모든 걸 거둬들일 순 없었어.
Gregor wasn't doing that much to begin with, so it's okay. Oh, we staggered him anyway. I wasn't paying attention. Gregor wasn't doing that much anyway, because he was meant for the blunt half of the battle, and it turned out the entire stage was just all fixers. So
이
his
불
purpose
또한
was kind of
예술의 황홀 경지.
non-existent anyway. This should clean this guy up very easily here.
맛
Yeah.
이제
Oh my god, massive overkill.
우리가
And,
우세.
Yeah.
서둘러 끝내보자고.
Alright. Still pretty easy. All things considered.
다 죽어라.
이 정도면 조기 소진 걱정은 안
Yeah,
해도
Gregor doing the
되겠는가?
least as expected. Perfectly fine. I guess we'll stop there. Because there's more story. Chapter 2 ended at stage 22. It ended at, there were 22 stages, so this chapter is really long. It would have chapter 3, did I say? Canto 3 ended at stage 22. So this is extremely long, and by the looks of it, it's still going. We're like in caves and stuff with the... Like, we're really going here. And it doesn't really show that many signs of stopping, besides like introducing us to a bunch of filler characters. I don't know. But we should... I think that's about good
왔어?
to stop.
이거 봐봐.
Nothing is still nothing super challenging yet. If you're struggling, level up your Sinclair. Massive improvement. I did notice a massive improvement from leveling him, because now he isn't getting like 40 sanity every time he kills anything. So that is a huge tip. It's not really well explained at all. I just kind of I was reading through some of the sanity stuff because it's on a tab now. So I was actually like taking my time to read it. But yeah, that seems pretty good. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. Level 30 units, doing just fine. I wish it wasn't human combat, because when they mix enemy types, like if they mix the fixers and the robots, one of them is fatal to pierce and the other's fatal to blunt, and you can't choose which attacks go where. So like, it just seems like a mess. I don't know. It's really dumb, but we're still getting through it very
이거
easily.
봐봐. 또
So,
따버렸지 뭐야.
no sweat, no sweat.
점심시간에 카드 쳐서 버는 게 일주일 벌이보다 많다니까.